it's my distinct pleasure to introduce our next speaker, a very strong and courageous gentleman who will be speaking about his personal experience caring for his wife with Alzheimer's disease. He's a true advocate for the cause. Please welcome to the stage, Dave Morley. Well, Dave.
My wife was diagnosed with Alzheimer's 8 years ago and now lives at Cedar Creek in Los Gatos for the last 3 years. As soon as Bonnie was diagnosed, we joined a support group sponsored by the Alzheimer's Association. She was in a group for people with dementia, and they talked about all the frustrations that they felt. I was in a group for caregivers, and we talked about how to help our spouse and how to live our own lives. There are things that you as a caregiver can do to make both your lives easier, yours and the person with dementia. I learned so much in my support group, and I gained so much support from the professional facilitator and my new friends. I could not have traveled this journey without the support and knowledge of my support group. Being a caregiver has obviously changed my entire life. All of our plans for retirement have been thrown out the window. Before her diagnosis, we had taken many cruises together and had plans for much more travel. There is no more travel. We cannot enjoy the house together that we both built in the High Sierras. She cannot take part in our grandchildren's growth. The simple idea of enjoying retirement together is gone. This is a terrible disease. One of the biggest changes in our marriage was that, as her disease progressed, she could not take part in any decisions. This is one of the most difficult things for the caregiver to accept about this disease. As your person slowly declines, they are less able to function as your partner. You take over. You must. More and more. Before diagnosis, we had been married for 45 years, and we made every decision together. Then it got to the point where I made every decision. This is not what I wanted. The hardest decision I have ever made was the decision to place her in a care facility, and I had to make that decision all by myself. What convinced me to place her was that I was having physical issues, panic attacks, and a lack of sleep caused by my worrying about her safety and how to deal with her anxiety. I had to take care of my own health. If I wasn't around to take care of her, who would? She is now in a safe place and is very well cared for. But my caregiving isn't over. I still worry about her. I visit her to make sure she is well cared for. I purchase clothes for her. I also take an active part in the decisions as to what medications she is taking. I want her to keep her anxiety low, but I want her to be as active as possible. My suggestions to caregivers of people with Alzheimer's are: 1, take care of yourself. 2, educate yourself. Learn as much as you can about the disease and about caregiving. 3, attend educational conferences. You learn so much. 4, and really most important, join a support group. You are not alone. Other people can help you with this terrible disease. 5, take care of yourself. 6, take care of yourself. Thank you.